Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure is coming. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The short completion of the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. He tosses it back, bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Oh, it's a reverse. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Back to pass. It's Davis. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff running right. Powers through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be brought down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down. It's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had.
The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try to run it with the option. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got the first down and more. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. Wait, what's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose now into the open field. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Davis. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Refusing to be brought down. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw, catch made. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The offense will set up on first and 10. They'll feed the back again. Tackled, but first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Davis. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target, caught. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. And is intercepted.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Okay, ready? 2nd down after that previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Davis. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after the completion. Well,
this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
From the head coach. They'll go for it. A 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on their quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. And they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. Moving right through the contacts. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Davis. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds. So that clock...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return. Buck, the pick, sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Davis. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all mean? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's that defense shifting again. A running play called on 4th down. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll run it on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who's carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically.